Welcome to Hangman Tarot. We're going to get started here with our tarot card reading. We're going to get into a tarot card reading for Tori Williams. So this is a request from a subscriber of Hangman Tarot. It's Trisha Marquis, and she actually wanted this bumped up to do an early one, so she was excited about it. We're going to get started. I did find out a little bit about this person. I don't even know who this person is. I've never in my life heard of her, which is fine. I really like to do readings on people I don't actually know in specific. She's where are we at? I think she's a Scorpio, though. I did find that out. So she was born on the 3rd of November. And again, her name is Tori Williams. She celebrates her birthday every year on the 3rd of November, and her zodiac sign is a Scorpio. So you know what that means. She's a Scorpio. On her, let's see. Apparently, she's a wedding planner. She's been in the wedding industry for about 10 years, and she kind of boasts about, all the celebrities that she's had. The mayor of Atlanta, Keisha. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Let's see. Olympic stars, famous photographers, and it goes on and on. She charges $99 for the day of the coordination, and it costs $1,500, and a partial planning package has the pricing of $3,000, and a full planning has that at $5,000. I don't care. Okay, so she started her career as a hair and makeup artist, and she worked as a licensed hair and makeup stylist for about 8 years. And during those 8 years, she came in contact with a lot of brides, and it was the presence of the brides that actually made her go into the wedding planning. She's a millionaire, though. She's a millionaire. She is a household name, though, apparently. I guess I don't know who she is, but in 2021, a show aired and she was on it. Tori's competitors and fellow cast members in the show were like Courtney something or other and Lance Devereaux. Courtney is the wife of like an NBA player. And anyway, so this lady's a famous blah, blah, blah. She is I don't freaking know. I've been clueless this entire reading so far. So on VH1, My Celebrity Dream Wedding, it's a reality show that she was on. It was released in 2021 during the COVID stuff. It's sure to warm your hearts. So she's a Scorpio. Let's get into it because I'm about done doing that for the evening. Okay. Let's find out a little bit about her through our tarot cards. And as I'm shuffling, please just go ahead and subscribe to Hangman Tarot. You know you want to. And when you do that, you're going to click that bell. Go ahead and do that. My name is Jordan. By the way, I am Hangman Tarot. Let me timestamp this real quick. Okay. All right. Again, for Tori Williams, she is a Scorpio. We're going to find out what it is. What the heck does the universe want us to know about this wedding planner? What is it? What is it about this lady that we need to know about? So let's find out about this, celebrity first, kind of where she is currently, just kind of who she is in general, as well as just kind of getting into any defining moments within the last month or any, past challenges, current, upcoming, and how she might feel about herself versus kind of how everybody else sees her. And just a likely outcome, of course. Let's do one more shuffle. Okay. She's in some sort of a tower moment. So she's got some tower energy around her. It is not something that she's really wanting to deal with or work on or have going on. Specifically, it is in reverse. So it's just indicating to me that she's kind of resisting this transformation or this shift. It's something that so basically she's just, hanging out on Earth. And then all of a sudden, the universe is like, hey, we got to move this along. Okay. So big explosion, the tower fucking falls over, people go flying, and basically that's the tower moment. That's the moment that she is pushed into something because something so crazy, it's like just the biggest events, or something that is just so like meaningful, or just something that is painful even. It is a tower moment and is transforming you, because basically you have not been wanting to change yourself or transform yourself. So this is just kind of universe's way of like a little bit of a reminder. Hey, this is what's happening. Hey, this is what we're here for. And it seems like, if she were to get into this transformation, get into the shift, it's definitely going to make her feel like, a lot more complete, a lot more rounded. But there seems to be a loss, whatever this is. There's definitely a lot of insecurity, a lot of uncomfortable discomfort, you name it. This is just like on the outside, you can even see it. It's very painful, but it's something that she's probably not coming out and talking about much. She's probably not sharing much of it because it's very much an ego thing also. And she feels really like non-supported during it. Something maternal or material gone. There's definitely a loss here though. And there's this transition with this tower energy. It's kind of like pushing her in. And it's just like, we really need to get into a place where you're on the right side of things. You're in a good place where you're, finding some sort of contentment, completion, ending something. But it's definitely, whatever this shift is, it has taken her world and it has turned it upside down. There's a lot of insecurity in it, a lot of insecurity with this loss. It's a lot of loss. I mean, whatever this is, and there'll be a lot of grief, or, whatever comes after the damage is done. I mean, that's where it's at. But there's like just a sense of almost passive, just kind of like not dealing with it maybe. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, let's find out a little bit more about a challenge that was in the past for this young woman. So I'm getting that she's just maybe even overly emotional, but the connection and the emotion are just, it's just like bubbles over. And this is definitely something that was in the past. This is something that is something past and gone, but this is something that she dealt with. And she might have denied going on the inside, denied that it was even her. Maybe she could have even been in a relationship with a water sign or Libra in specific, air sign. Sorry, I just dripped my Diet Coke everywhere. Okay, so again, the movement or some sort of growth or change or just a direction of moving forward was something. It's not, with this love and this connection feeling, it's just like overly so, or it's just disengaged. So it's like one or the other. But there was completion with this, whatever this was. This definitely was a relationship, something that maybe brought marriage. It definitely could have brought marriage. It definitely could have brought something that was legal between the two even. There was inspiration. There's lacking in the beginning, though. There was lacking of that, like kind of like the positive. It was like a positive direction type of vibe. It wasn't so positive. There was something kind of negative about it even. Or maybe not even negative, just lacked a little bit of inspiration. I mean, or a little bit of balance within this relationship, whatever that was. But this movement, or being inspired, or getting into this place where you're going to get married, or you're going to have a legal document or a long-term relationship with somebody, puts you into a place where, yeah, you've completed it, you did it, you got into a place where you get to close that, that cycle, that end out. But why was it so weird getting there? It's like you just didn't want to dive deep on what was going on with you, but you expected to move forward with that wedding or that document between the two of you. So I'm assuming married or long-term person. All right, we're going to find out right now, what is this current situation going on? Okay, so some sort of cooperating, some sort of, balance, or some sort of cycle of, flow. It's just this very stable, safe flow of progression. And it definitely is being judged, though. It's almost like, her fierceness, her energy, her coming in, her, being a badass like she is, and her having a job and having this stability and safeness and being able to cooperate and be in a partnership. Even she could have even been in a partnership recently. This has put her in a place where the action put on her has put her in the light of judgment. So she feels as if there's like this huge judgment put on her, and she's constantly being judged harshly. But the action or the movement is that she just kind of tries to ignore what is going on. But she also, because she is seeing that, or the cards are indicating that that is being seen, that's something that she's also projecting also. So there could be that projection of it, but she's got a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress that's added in here. But of course, I mean, that's just very, very typical. But she seems very supported and balanced, whatever this is, as far as her materials, her finances, of course, does. She's a millionaire, but her job and her, her location, whatever it is that she's doing. But she definitely feels like, even though she has, she's coming in fierce, she's coming in hot and fast, and she's got a lot of progress. She's got a lot of safety to her. She still feels like things are being judged harshly, or someone's judging her harshly. Maybe she's judging her own damn self. I'm not quite sure. I mean, she could be picking at herself. She'd be like, damn it, you forgot this. You didn't do this. You didn't do this, but everything's beautiful. Who cares? Well, we're our own worst critic. That's just a thing. Let's feel on this. How does she feel about herself? Thus far, we got the Sun card. So she thinks in a positive manner most days. She believes in union. Obviously, she believes in connection. That's a huge, and something that we've seen in this reading, that she believes in, the flow of a partnership, cooperation, a legality between one and the other. She believes in union of two people, and she is a pretty warm and inviting individual, but she does have a little bit of immaturity. Yes, is she inspirational? Does she have a ton of willpower and she's a strong, bomb-ass, badass girl? Yeah, but she got a temper on her. I know it. Knight of Wands. She moves swiftly around, lingers around with this little bit of an immaturity, almost emotionally immature, maybe a little stunted from the past. I don't know what it is, but she's a little wild. She's a little cannon. She fires off for no reason, and she doesn't think about it. She's very impulsive, and that's fine. She's coming at you in a positive way, and you just don't want to piss off a Scorpio. They will turn around and spin your ass. I promise you. I promise you. Just stay away from them, okay? All right, Five of Swords. That's also in a reverse. So yeah, she knows that she has these things. She knows that she, lacks a maturity emotionally. She knows that she doesn't always keep her shit together. But she also knows that, whatever conflict, damages, or loss that was brought into her life, she still has like this revengeful vibe about her. She could even have almost like I want to get back at someone for, the conflict or the loss that she's having currently. Because that's in the beginning, confirming that Five of Pentacles and that Tower card in reverse. I just really think the Five of Swords just telling me that, yeah, whatever it is, it was hurt. It's hurting her. It brought a lot of conflict to her life. It made her feel very confused. It could have even, put her into this cold state instead of how positive she is. I just feel like it's something that structured her entire world. I don't know what it is, though. It's like her rational mind went right out the fucking window. Sorry, I just went into all that intuition. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. All right, let's find out how the world sees her. And when I say the world, I don't mean the damn world. I just mean you. I just mean the people who want this reading, the people, the fans, the people that know this wedding singer, wedding planner, wedding singer, the wedding singer. That was a good movie. Five of Wands. We've also, that's upright. We got our Six of Cups. That's okay. So in the past, okay. So this is definitely some kind of a connection here, intuition, but definitely something from the past. The people who know her, who watch her, who are wanting to hear this reading, however this goes, they definitely know what this chaos is. They know what this is. Okay. They know it's not being dealt with. They know that it's in the past, and it could have something to do with maybe even an emotional connection with somebody, but I'm feeling as if there was some chaos. There was some chaos. It was somewhere where almost like maybe at the, when she was, you know, beginning to grow, it's just like the core of who she is. So it's like the core, the beginning of who she was when she was little, maybe. I'm not quite sure, but this is definitely indicating to me that they feel as if, you know, like she needs to deal with that shit, because that is affecting who she is and what she's doing as of right now. And that takes away from that love and that connection and that positivity, because she's got this really rad, beautiful side. But this lady, she's a Scorpio, and she's got a lot of swords cards here. Whew. Something about deceit. They see the deceit. So whatever the show is, whatever it is that you're like maybe in a competition and you're being deceitful about something, maybe some deceitful energies around you, but it's just indicating to me that any kind of knowing that she has as of right now, the fans, the people that watch her, they know that it's out of deceit. It's out of complete pure chaos. It's out of the fact that she's trying to, you know, take revenge, already knowing that she wants. So the cards are indicating that she knows that she, you know, she's revengeful and she's a little petty or whatever, but these cards are indicating that the fans, the people who love her and watch her, know that she is too. So there is like this deceitful, not as ideal as they would like her to be, but it is something to watch. I mean, it is. I mean, why would they put a normal person on TV? They're not going to. They're going to pick, you know, the silly people who, you know, don't know how to spell up on Wheel of Fortune. And this is a truth. This is a true story. They put people who are, you know, maybe graduated 7th grade. I don't fucking know. They put people who are not as smart, grammar wise, sentence, you know, structuring wise, people who can't put periods at the end of a sentence. They put those people on Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, the last in the barrel, you know, to grab, they throw them up there, and these people cannot guess what it is. And so the fans at home think they're smarter because they can guess it first, and it keeps them watching. So, of course, you know, a wedding planner, man, you would want some crazy bitches on that show. I would want a crazy bitch on that show. I'd be like, yeah, put the craziest lady you know on this show. When I say crazy, it's completely like just not even labeled. So don't even, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to get a comment. I'm just saying, anybody who's a little, and we all are we all are crazy. We all have our things. Okay, so likely outcome here is that the change or the movement that is needed, that is necessary, is very, very almost like it's like a meaningless movement. So likely outcome is just the expansion or the drive to be doing something she'll be lacking. It's almost like she's down in the dumps. Feel like she's down in the dumps, and something has really changed here. Something has been taken from her. Something has changed. This 3 of Cups in reverse. Now, this could be a third party. This could just be something that has completely destroyed something in between her and her marriage, even, or take, you know, something her and her family. I'm just getting a sense of something has been taken from her, almost like a baby or a spouse, a friend, maybe. I don't freaking know. I'm not getting much on like for the person, but I do know that it is family. It is somebody that she loves. Her likely outcome is that with this change and with this movement, whatever this loss is for her, or whatever this is that she has been grieving, the damage, the chaos, whatever it is, the burden that comes from this is the movement is forward. She doesn't want to go forward. She's resisting it. It's just not her thing right now. She's in a place where she's just like, don't fucking talk to me. Okay. When she's ready though, because something has changed, it's going to make her grow. She's going to learn from it. She's going to get into a place where she is moving forward. She is getting into a better action. And when she does that, it's going to be extremely exciting. It could even bring babies on. It could bring family on. It could bring in more emotion between her and her person, getting her into a place where she's creating not only at the wedding stuff, but creating a life that has lots and lots of emotion. But as of right now, she is the opposite of that alpha, you know, that you guys normally see. She's the opposite of that woman with mental clarity, who has intellect like nobody's business and does not apologize for her masculine energy. This lady who uses her brain, I'm afraid to say, is very confused at the moment. She's cold, she's cut off, she's in a place where it's very severe emotionally, and it is a loss, whatever is going on. It could be a third party, but I'm just thinking that it's a loss. This Knight of Cups is here to tell you to keep going, though, because you're going to get into a place where you're going to start speaking from that love, that heart, mind. You're going to be getting into a place where you're back to loving love. You're back to the strength. You're back to your loyal, your connection, your love. So keep going, whoever you are, lady, because you are way too badass. You have a masculinity and an alpha, masculine, feminine, bad bitch. Like, don't toss that, grow that, but add compassion. And whatever this loss is, it's going to add all this really yummy stuff to you and make you like a warm oatmeal pie on the inside. You're going to be just like a beautiful, well-rounded person, but you're going to be badass. Keep going though. All right. Okay, so that's her reading. Thank you for requesting. Thank you, subscriber. And also, I'm sorry it took me forever to get on here. I fell asleep. I had a pounding headache. I will be back. Please hit subscribe. If you have a request, you know what to do. If you would like my notifications, please hit that bell. If you don't want notifications, don't hit the bell. Just check back in, though. Notifications will come when there's live uploads of all your future tarot card readings. And if you would share, like, and follow on all of your social media, please and thank you. And again, my name is Jordan. And enjoy the rest of your evening.